that time of year where the temperatures start to get warmer and we look to put away the rifle and get out the fishing rods. I'm on my annual fly fishing trip to kickstart the new season, and joining me on this mission is fellow brothers of Boo Boo, Dion Kuinu Nation Heaney and Jimmy Tightlines Adamson. We're heading to one of my favourite rivers with the hope that the water's going to be fishable. Quick check on the water. It's what we call crystal clear. We've been on our way up, bro. The river's been absolutely diabolical. We are feeling pretty relieved here. Anyway, we'll get up, go set tents up, and get our shit squared away. Wait for our other compadre to turn up, Mr. Jimmy. I like to change my rods every 5 seconds. Adamson. Yeah. Later that evening, we set up camp. Our hearty brother, Jimmy Tightlines Adamson, turns up. We start getting our gear squared away, checking out our fly boxes and stringing up our rods. For dinner, it's delicious Italian pork cooked in milk by our Italian chef, Dion Heaney. In some wraps, molto bene. We get our rods all strung up, ready to rock and roll, locked in the car overnight. So after some solid dreams of catching dirty big trout, it was an early start to the day, kickstarting our morning off with a delicious pan full of porridge, brown sugar and cream. We get our gear squared away and start to make our way to the river in the dark. Here's our first run sitting out there waiting to be dealt to. The brothers, good day. We're a little bit early, but we do have competition on the river today with another group of guys leapfrogging us via the farm on a farm bike, because the guys know the farm, and they're going to beat us down to snap off and long run and fish their way back up here, and we'll fish our way down. So we're assuming we're better fishermen, so yeah, we'll catch more fish, but we're certainly going to slay hard all the way down, and hopefully the snap off on long run will be rested by the time we get down there, which will end up being maybe about midday. Yeah, about midday here. So. As daylight breaks, Jimmy has the honours because it's his birthday, and look what happens. Happy birthday, brother! Shot, Jimmy. Fucked it. He wasn't getting off, was he? A very nice fish to kickstart our trip.
He's away.
It's not too long, and yours truly is into the action as well. First string puller of the season. Now check this out for the Kingpin rookie release. Well, that's that one gone. We decided to keep moving, cautiously crossing the river, which was definitely higher than normal. We came across a couple of fish feeding at the bottom of a steep bank, and being the good bugger that I am, I offered it up to the two boys to have a crack first. There's a good bit of feature behind that rock formation over there, eh? But hey, they turned it down, and look what happened. That's a good fish, Bo. I can see it clear as day from up here, eh?
Handlining it. Shot, brother.
Oh.
Good job, bro. That's a great net job. Fuck.
Beautiful trout, man.
Come on, brother. Off you go, bro. Hold up.
How's it, brother? Fine.
You boy.
Good fishing.
We kept moving downstream and occasionally stopping to target sighted fish with no luck.
Oh, there was a fish. I think so. I saw a black shape shoot away. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, the old mate was a bit unlucky there. But so he's got the honors. He hasn't caught a fish today yet, so we'll push him up into all our water first, the creamy stuff, till he hooks up. We gave Mr. Heaney the cream on this occasion. He fished it like a ninja, got nothing. Then Jimmy the burglar jumped straight in, and this is what happened. Jimmy's got another nice brownie.
Not on the dropper. Brownie? Yeah. On the dropper, not on the bomb.
What's up with not telling us that you got the hook up, bro? What's up with that?
All I could do is concentrate on not screwing it up.
Yeah, far. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, brother. Awesome.
Fucking, that was a handicap fucking thing.
You're right. Look, turn towards me. Yeah, right. A few photos, some more sight fishing, a cup of tea, a nap, and a walk up a big hill. Fishermen behind us, way down there on the bend. Some down here. Those are the ones that claim jumped us this morning on the Can-Am side-by-side. We are going to head over this big moinga and go into long run and snap off. Hopefully it's rested up enough for us to slay up. So if we catch a fish, we've decided that it's worth double points because they would have had their flies over them. What do you fellas reckon?
Absolutely.
We dropped down onto long run, and it wasn't too long before Dion had his first fish of the day. Well, you wouldn't believe it, but he finally got a bloody fish. It's only taken him till 12:30. He did drop one in here, but he's in. So with only a handful of trout hooked and landed, it was time to head up to secret spot Snap Off. Righty, we are at Snap Off, running high, so make sure our droppers are nice and long. Hopefully tag a couple of nice fish in here. I got the honours because yeah, there was James caught the brownie, then Dion caught that last rainbow, so I'm in. Stand by. You see that? Yeah, boy. Go, first brownie out of Snapple for a wee while. He's weighing in at a hefty 5 pounds. So after releasing this fish, the boys jumped into Snapple and fished it like a pair of ninjas. Unfortunately, a few missed opportunities, but nothing landed. So we decided to take a break and have a bite to eat. And at that stage, we decided we were going to head back. Wait a minute, we need our go-go juice, so it's time to get hunt smarted up before we made that big trip back over that hill and back to our original corner pool. Back to the beginning, back to where we started off. Last run of the day, the boys have been a bit fit, a bit stiffy moto, so we're going to try and catch one fish each to finish off the day. We're back in the corner pool. Hopefully Dion doesn't mishook another gazillion. So we got a double on. There's one over there, and I've got one on. What do you reckon?
6.
5? 5.5. Here we go. Dion dropped the other one. Dion's obviously been in the cream for a fair bit now, so one would expect him to.
Fish. It's not a big fish. That's a looker.
Yeah, boy. So that's us back at camp in fresh clothes. Had a chemical shower. Plan is we're going to head into Taihape for McDonald's and then come back here, and our plan tomorrow is to fish upstream for the day. The boys haven't fished upstream, so that's our plan, to initiate them upstream. And yeah, it won't be too much of a hardcore day like today has been, because, you know, a bit of anxiety over opening and stuff like that. But Jimmy's nursing a couple little rubber points on his ankles from his dad's Sims wading boots. So anyway, make these, we are on our way. Day 2, up, not so early, feeling a little fatigued and a bit run down, but hey, a good dose of porridge and we're back into it again. Well, you know how I said yesterday we were going to head upstream and fish some new water? Well, that was a pack of lies. We decided collectively that we were going to head back downstream, fish a handful of pools, get some tight lines, and probably wander off home early. The morning got up to a good start with Mr. Heaney. Yep, that's right, Mr. Heaney getting into the action straight away. Boy, that's good fish.
Good release too.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Wasn't too long, Jimmy the burglar, he was hooking up too.
Come on. Woo!
And not wanting to miss out, of course yours truly had to get in there and double haul some big casts and catch some fish. Nice, brother. Nice healthy brownie. Ah, look at the size of it. Yep. This is the bit about fly fishing I love. The ability to walk up the river, hunt fish, catch fish, release fish. You don't have to be a savage and kill everything you catch. I'm just gonna introduce you guys to Dion Heaney of the Ruse Fly Company, and just get Dion to talk about a couple of questions for him. How long he's been fly fishing, what got him into fly tying, and what he enjoys about.
Right, so I've been fly fishing since I was 11. I'm 45 now, so it's quite some time. There was a bit of a hiatus in between in my naughty 20s. Fly fishing, I love fly fishing. It's a nice mental release for me. It's about just being with the compadres, you know, having a good time, spinning shit, giving each other stick. I've been tying flies quite early as well. Started tying flies, so I started at 11. I probably started tied my first fly at about 15. So, why did I start? That part of the reason I started was A, the cost, and B, I'd always look at a fly. You know, I'd look at it and go, oh, that's a cool fly, but what if it just had a bit of this and a bit of that? And you know, and then I'd muck around with it. And I've got flies at home that are complete junk, that have just got extra bits of added on pieces of shit. And some work, you know. Massive fan of CDC. I use CDC in a lot of my flies. When you see CDC underwater, it traps little air bubbles. And if you sometimes you look at a nymph underwater, they've got little air bubbles trapped on them as well, on their gills and on their, I think it's just a great representation. I use mainly TMCO hooks, and the 90% barbless as well. And that's not for the nice releasing of the fish, and that's, I think you get better penetration. Yep. And I use German quality tungsten beads, so they're called depth charges. But yeah, as you can tell from a river like this, we it's quite big. You have to get down. You have to get down quick. So I use quite big beads, anywhere from sort of 3.5 to 4.5. And when I'm using beads that big, and you have to get that big, I like to use a jig hook because the point is up, and you're going to be on the bottom. You're not snagging as much, and when you do get a snag, it's sometimes can be easier just walking upstream and pulling it off, really. So, honestly, bro, I use all Dion's flies as well because he's one of my bros. But if guys want to get a hold of you, bro, and get some of your awesomely tied flies, where and how can they do that? Well, both Facebook or Instagram. There's a page on there. Ruse Fly Company. Ruse Fly Company for both. Yeah,
and he's also got a guarantee that it goes along with it that you don't catch any trout with his flies, you can send them back, eh?
Yep.
No? Yep.
Send them back and I'll give them to him.
Anyway, that's my bro, Dion Heaney of Ruse Fly Company. You guys want high quality flies, like he's just said, these things catch fish. So a wee bit of an update. Jimmy's gone back, he's got a little bit of a mamai on his foot from his wading boot. So Dion and I are gonna try and get down to what we call the Papa Run. But we try to go up there to cross over because you can't, the crossing's too dangerous where we normally cross. So we're going to try and skittle down here and hopefully not drowned where that big steep face comes down. After a steep climb up through these pines and a few near misses on ripping the waders, we dropped down into the Papa Run. And it wasn't too long before we started hooking into some good sized fish. I've got a nice little keeper here, just there, nice beautiful silver rainbow for one of the boys at work, maybe two and a half pounds, perfect size. Anyway, yeah, the fishing is, I mean, yeah, I think I've caught 4 out of here, but it has been quite sporadic, and the hookups haven't actually been that like really clean, if you know what I mean. Good drifts. Some of them I've short lined one of them has been on the swing, and that one there was right up in the choppy ripply water. So yeah, anyway, shouldn't complain. Fish is fish. We're headed back downstream to catch up with Jimmy, watch Dion lose another fish, a few team pickies, and then back to camp for pack up and outros. Just going to wrap this trip up with a couple of the boys doing their reflections on the trip. We'll start with Mr. Jimmy Adamson. Bro, your trip.
I guess from my perspective, having not had the chance to sort of get out with the boys for bloody ages with family life and stuff, it was a lot of anticipation, not for the fishing, but just for a catch up with the bros and get the YY Express on and hopefully tag a fish. But I think the first run of the day just down there, second cast, hooked a 5-pound brown, and that sort of set the scene for a wicked 2 days on the hour. Lost a shit ton of good fish.
And gear.
Yeah. I'll replenish the fly box. But even though we lost a shit ton, we weren't fishing badly. We fished really well, and the fish that we did manage to get to the net were extremely good nick. So now wicked trip with the boys, and looking forward to the next one.
Excellent, brother. Mr. QEU for life, QEU Nation, Mr. Dion Heaney, Ruse Flies Company. Talk to us, my bro.
Yeah, it was excellent trip, especially nice way to open the season. You know, they didn't come easy. We had to work for our fish, I think. It's absolute pleasure fishing with James there. I've been wanting to fish with him for a while. And of course fishing with you, bro, it's always a good effort. And this is a fucking nice area to come to.
Yep.
Yeah, just an epic trip, epic way to start the season, and can't wait to do it again.
Okay.
Especially with both you boys.
Cheers, bro. Final last words, where can we get some Ruse Flies from, bro?
Instagram, Facebook, Ruse Fly Company.
Sweet
Look
ass.
it up.
Sweet ass. So my 5 cents worth is always a pleasure to fish with both these boys. I've fished with both of them separately. Now it's a dirty old threesome. But anyway, thank you for the trip, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Jimmy.
Bye.
And you fellas, don't forget like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next mission.